Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to talk about how Ray Fisher has been, or at least his version of Cyborg, has been left out of the Justice League's, what it was formerly known as HBO Max's Icon roster. Can't say I'm really too surprised given the drama that occurred within the past few years. And yeah, given with his drama, I'm not too surprised that he was left out of the Justice League Icon post roster for what was previously known as HBO Max. So let's give this a read, shall we? Despite all other versions of the heroes appearing, Ray Fisher's Cyborg from the Justice League was omitted from the profile roster of the newly launched Max. Fisher has not had the best relationship with Warner Bros. Since his time playing the DCU character. Since the Justice League actor accused DC director Joss Whedon of gross, abusive, unprofessional behavior on the set of superpowered team-up film, he had continued to show his dismay towards the studio and franchise. Fisher has been seen calling out the new DC Studios regime, throwing shade at the cancellation of Batgirl last year, and even celebrating the departure of the DC executives like Walter Hamada with no attempt to bury the hatchet with the Hollywood giant. Ray Fisher's Cyborg has been left out of the Justice League profile avatar on Warner Bros. WB now streaming service. Fans of WB's Superpower Cinematic Universe can represent themselves on the platform, with every major DCEU's Justice League films, specifically Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, and Aquaman. However, Fisher's DC character remains absent. So they have taken the heads for most of the characters, and now that can be your profile picture. So I can see the Snyderverse version of the Justice League. I can see Doom Patrol, the animated, and the animated Teen Titans. It says that this comes despite Jovian Wade takes on the character of Doom Patrol and Teen Titans animated version of the hero being presented. And I do see the Doom Patrol and Teen Titans versions of Cyborg in there too, so, or Teen Titans Goes to say so. Yeah, again, those two actors didn't cause brief drama towards the studio even after their exit. So I'm not too surprised. Anyways, there's no apparent reason why Fisher's Cyborg did not make the cut, but it is likely due to the actor's ongoing dispute with Warner Bros. And DC. So, why was Cyborg left out of WB? The omission is sure to turn some heads, but with the inclusion of other takes on the Cyborg character appearing on the surface, it is hard to deny that Ray Fisher commission was an intentional move on the part of Warner Brothers. To say that Fisher WB relationship is prickly would be an understatement. Long before there were word of a DCU reboot on the way, the Justice League actor was primed and ready to retire from the franchise because of his alleged mistreatment while working on the studio. While it may seem odd that even subjects of controversy like Ezra Miller's Barry Allen The Flash and retired characters like Henry Cavill's Clark Kent Superman are available on the list, this is completely different circumstances. Cavill and WB ended things on solid terms. The studio is actively promoting Miller's upcoming solo movie, The Flash. And the rest of the Justice League actors still have good, if not neutral, relationships with the franchise. That's not the case with Fisher. There's no love between the two parties here. While Warner Bros. Looks to be actively keeping Fisher's Cyborg off their streaming platform, it feels like though Fisher would not be too worried about the exclusion after the Bad Blood. Justice League can be streamed now on Max. So, again, I'm not too surprised that Ray Fisher's Cyborg is included. I actually wouldn't be surprised if his first off Cyborg was included at the same time. In a way, like, you can kind of say, like, if what Fisher says is false about Sweden, then Fisher did this to himself. But if he's right about the studio, then I don't know. Like, the studio is wrong, of course, or not. I should say it was the studio, but Whedon was definitely wrong for treating Fisher the way he did if Fisher said claims were true. That's only if his claims are true, but like, I'm not really, like I said, I can't be too surprised or too like really or like too surprised or be disappointed that Fisher's Cyborg's off. I mean, you can't like have his Cyborg be an icon. I mean, it would be cool, sure, because Cyborg is like in my top 5 favorite DC characters, but there are other iterations of Cyborg that's on there, so I can make my like do with the Doom Patrol Cyborg and the Titans Cyborg. So there's that. With that said, what do you beautiful people have to say? Let me know in the comment section down below. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. I'll talk to you fellow mutants later.